Hey everybody, PC Wizard here. Welcome back. This is episode 9 of the Team Raven server, the Feed the Beast Mindcrack mod pack. Team Raven server. Oh shoot, I forgot my smooth stone to fill in these holes. Anyway, so what I'm looking at doing today is working a little bit more with some bees. Now you can see here I've changed this room a little bit, basically doubled the amount of storage in it because I pretty much filled in almost everything that was already there. I've got tons of extra drones and hybrid drones and everything else, and at this point I just haven't wanted to throw them away yet. I'm going to be getting into working with doing some of the DNA splicing and stuff like that. I want smooth stone. Well, buggers, I guess we're not going to worry about smooth stone then. Anyway, what I was saying, I'm going to be working with like DNA splicing and stuff like that, and I don't know really what I'm going to need for doing that. So I don't want to get rid of bees at this point. I want to hang on to them. So I increased all the storage in there just for that purpose. Let's see, what do I need here? I think jungle wood is what I want to use. But anyway, I've got all these. What I got? 16 apiaries in here that I've been using, and it works really well for working with all the splicing or the crossbreeding and everything else like that. So I want to keep those, but I've got a couple bees that I don't need to crossbreed anymore. I just need to breed them repeatedly. I need the items that they're producing, so I want to get a system set up that is automatically going to keep feeding princesses back into the hive and drones and moving the other ingredients out. And I've got a system I had worked with in another branch from down here, kind of down this way over here, for tropical bees and the ender bees. And whoa, little block lag there. I've pretty much gotten what I need out of the tropical bees at this point as far as materials go, and I'm going to show you that in just a little bit. And it's pretty cool stuff. And so I've gone ahead and taken the piping I had for that, and I'm going to reuse it over in this area for these other apiaries I'm going to set up right now. We are getting very close to being able to start upgrading to alvearies, which I'm really looking forward to. It's really the next step of evolution for working with the bees. It gives you nice ability to control the environment. So in your biome you can raise the humidity or temperature or anything else like that you need to make it habitable for the bees you're trying to work with. So I've got a couple bees that I want to be able to get into this area, basically have them right where I'm working. That's really the kind of the key to just call it convenience. I mean, that's what it's all about. I could set up a bunch of different worlds and or different biomes and everything where I can go and just set up end portals or rail carts or what have you to get from one area to another to put what I want elsewhere. But I don't want to monkey around with any of that. I just want them all local here, so that's what I'm striving for. Where did those just go? Block light, there it goes. Okay. And put this piece of dirt down. Actually, I think I'm going to go with a floor at that height. That's a little better than, it's one lower than what I had originally kind of intended, but I think it's going to be okay. I can always add a floor in if I want to, but at this point I'm not going to bother. Let's go ahead and get this lit up just to prevent any unwanted guests from popping up in here. Alright, so it is nighttime outside, but I do have the apiaries I need to use. And oh yeah, I hear you up there. Alright, 1, 2, 3. I believe it's that spot is the one I need. Let's see, before I do that and have things dropping in on me, let's try to do it this way. I think that was the one I want. 1, 2, 3 there, and it gives me 3 in between. That's, yep, exact spacing I have on the other ones. So, all right, 3, and it should be right there. There we go. Okay, that's where the apiaries are going to be. And we're going to look at having them piped. I actually only need to set 2 of them up right now. That's all I have as far as materials go. And let's go ahead and grab some of the materials. I think of, yep, put them all in here. And one of the things I'm going to be working with are the apiarist pipes, which are a really cool way to be able to sort bees. All right, but since it's dark and there were some other things I want to show you, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Let's go up into my little apiary house here, and this is where I had everything getting piped up from the apiaries out there. You can see them. There's 2 of them out there. Everything was coming up into the centrifuge, or all the combs were coming up here. And tropical bees give you what are they, sticky, I think they're sticky combs or something like that. Well, when you centrifuge them, you get the silk wisp. And if you put the silk wisp, let's see, this is a, what do we got here? That's a squeezer. Yeah, that's a carpenter. Let's go. Alright, I got one down here that I'm not doing anything with. Oh, shoot, let me grab the rest of them. Give me all of these. Alright. Now, if we come down into this other area, when you centrifuge the honeycombs, you get, or they get silky combs is what they are. You'll get silky propolis, I believe it is, and then when you centrifuge that, you will get the silky wisps out of them. This is something completely different. If we put these silk wisps in a carpenter, in a block of 9 like that, and add, let's see, I don't need a whole lot of water. I only need literally half a bucket is all I need, but let's go ahead and put this in here. So drop 1 bucket of water in there, and I will get 1 piece of woven silk for this 9 silk wisp. So it takes quite a lot to get what you need out of this. But with these woven silks, we can make a set of armor. Now there's a hat, and this is actually apiarist clothes, and they will protect you from, my understanding is they protect you from the effects of bees in apiaries. Alright, here we go. So I've got a full set of apiarist clothes. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on so it'll look like my big bad beekeeper self, like that. And okay, it's still dark. I'm gonna go ahead and catch some sleep just to get it light out again, because the bees aren't active when it's daylight out. So we want to make sure that they're active so I can properly show you and test what this is supposed to do, because this is the first set of these I've ever made. So this is an experiment. I don't expect to die here, but oh no, oh damn it, oh damn him. I am going to clean this up and I will be right back with you. Okay, we're back. Got this all cleaned up and everything, and so what I want to show you is now I have my my apiarist clothes on, and in here we have these tropical drones, and here's the silky comb they make that I was talking about. Now the problem with tropical bees is that they poison you. So when I put this in here, it's going to make the queen, and then they will start swarming, and I may or may not get poisoned. Alright, at this point right now I would have gotten poisoned, and their poison lasts for like 35 seconds or something like that. It's crazy. But as you can see now, I'm completely protected from them, which is awesome. So if I take that off, just part of it, oh, see, there they go, they got me. And alright, so that wasn't that bad. That one's not going to last too long. So it might depend how exposed you are and stuff like that. But beautiful thing. As I start working with some of these other bees and start mixing some dangerous combinations, I want to have this available to me to use anytime I need. So it, like I said, it does take quite a bit to get. The silky combs, you get one silky wisp out of them, and it takes 9 silky wisps to make each piece of woven fabric, and then you need 24 woven fabric to make your entire suit. So you're looking at like 200 honeycombs that you've got, or silky combs that you've got to get made just to make that. So like I said, very happy to have that part done now. And let's see, go ahead and store these, and go ahead and process these combs, I suppose. There we go. Alright, and what's next? Oh, I was going to place these aviaries. The sun is starting to go down, so I want to get these placed real quick. And I counted a gap of 3, right? And then there'll be a gap of 3 there, and then 1, 2, 3. Yep. All right, and then 1, 2, 3 there, and there. That's not right. All right. Apparently I did not measure this area right when I did this, because there's 3 there, there's 3 in between, and there's 3 there. Yep. So this one has to go out 1 more. Right, 1, 2, there. Yep. This side's going to have to go out further. All right. So what we're going to do is fix that later. But for right now, why? Oh, huh. They're made out of wood. You think a axe would be the preferred tool. All right. Let's do it from this side. 1, 2, 3, and there. All right. 1, 2, 3, there. Alright, so yeah, I can fix that off camera. I'm not worried about that at this point. So let's go down in here and start working on this. So we know these aren't actually here. They're in the next. That was the right spot. What do you know? And where's the dirt digger backpack? There we go. Fill that back in. There we go. All right. All right. Give access to all of these for right now. Basically, what we need to do to get this started is work on getting everything piped out of here. So, unfortunately, you can't use pneumatic tubes with the forestry items. You have to use the transport pipes. But this design is going to work just fine. So I'm going to start with a wooden pipe coming down out of the bottom of that. And then, let's see, we're going to go, I think I can do it right with the apiarist pipe right off the bat here. We'll put the apiarist pipe there. And then we're going to come, which way do we want to go? I don't want to go to the center because then they're going to get kind of messy in the middle. Yeah, we'll go to the outside with it. Go this way. We're going to come in with a stone transport pipe. I got my jetpack on, so not what I wanted. Alright, let's try this again. Stone transport pipe. Just make sure there's no creepy creepers up here, and put that in there. Let's see, I don't know if I need the gold pipes here. All right, let's just drop back in here. We're going to get the gates and stuff set up in a little bit. The gates are what we're going to use to, oh shoot, take that off. Needs to go there and down in there. Alright. Alright, we're going to get this figured out. Thank you. This lag is pretty bad. It's good to know I'm not the only one on the server that's been getting hit with this lag too. It's been quite the problem lately, I guess. Alright, so at this point we're going to have an iron pipe there, and let's just toss a gold pipe in here. Nah, doesn't need to be gold pipe. We'll use the stone pipe to pass that along that way, and I should have a wrench. Yep, because this needs to feed upwards. Alright, so what we've got is a wooden pipe that's going to pull the items out of the apiary down to this apiarist pipe. And what we're going to do here is coming out the side, the red, we are going to say that we want princesses to go to the red side. And then we could state the specific type of princess, but we don't care about that. We just want to say princesses only, go that way. And that will automatically feed them up and in there. And then we're going to have a chest sitting down directly underneath this. And we're going to say here that any drones are going to go down the black side. Alright. and then we will come off this direction with some gold transport pipes to kind of boost the speed a little bit, and toss an iron pipe in here. Come on. Oh, this lag. Alright, and then this is going to feed, no, not the Aperis pipe. Give me some more gold pipes. Just going to have this come across. And have a chest here. Alright, I put the iron pipe here because I'm going to have this one feed into this as well. Alright, so that's going to go that way, drop into that chest. And that's the blue side, and we're going to have this to be items that are not bees. Alright, that's a bee with an X in it. Okay, so anything that's not a bee is going to get fed that direction. And then we'll pull these out for processing if we want to. Alright, now what we need to do is get drones back up in with the princesses. So we're going to start with a wooden transport pipe coming off the side of the chest. And I do want to use some gold pipes here to get a nice speed boost out of it. And then that'll feed those up in. Alright, so that's it for the piping. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, just you know, a couple little loops here. Now for the controls. A little bit more complex, especially if you have not used gates before. But gates are awesome. They are really cool, really handy. Alright, so what we're going to do is, I don't know if I can reach that from here. Let's see. I'm going to take that piece out and I can reach it. Alright. And make myself a little step stool. There we go. Alright, so in here we need to do two things. We need to detect if it needs drones and if there's any items passing through the pipe. So we're going to use a gold ore gate for this. We're going to put one in there. There you go. And we're going to run the pipe wire down the length of the pipe to the wooden chest, or the wooden transport pipe coming out of the chest. Alright, we're going to do red and blue wires. Oh. Across this whole length. Alright, just like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, with this one we're going to say if, alright, where are the items? If it's missing a drone, I want to turn the blue pipe wire on, the blue pipe signal, and turn that on. And then I want to say if items are traversing through the pipe, turn the red signal on. Alright, so right now it says drones are missing, so the blue wire should be on, but what I found is that it doesn't actually accept that until you put a princess in there to begin with. Once there's a princess in there, then it'll go ahead and say, okay, now I need to have the drone. But what we're going to do is say items are traversing give me the red pipe signal. And then when we come down here, we're going to use this autarchic gold gate. Gold AND gate. We'll put that on here, and we're going to say let's see, oh, where was it? If the blue signal is on, means we need a drone. We're going to say, okay, give me an energy pulse. But we don't want to pulse constantly, because they're going to come out of here quick, because they've updated these so they actually pulse very quickly now, so it pulls items out much faster than they used to. But what we want to do is say, if the red pipe signal is off, give me my energy pulse. So because it's an AND gate, both of these conditions have to be true in order for this to occur. And right now you can see just that the red pipe signal is off. It actually thinks the blue signal is on, which I don't think it is. So what's going to happen is, if an item is traversing through that pipe up there, it's going to turn the red signal on, and this isn't going to be able to send anything. And also right here, we're going to say, if items are traversing, turn the red signal on. Problem is, we've got this whole area in between. So what we need to do here is we're going to use all these iron gates. We're going to go ahead and put them in each spot all the way up. Did I miss one there? Yep, missed one right there. Alright. So each one of these, we're going to say, if the item is traversing, turn the red signal on. Alright, so now what should happen is, theoretically, once an item comes out of the chest, as it travels all the way up, this should prevent it from extracting anymore. It doesn't quite work that way. I've noticed that there's transitions between certain pipes, between pipes on occasion, or it turns that it will kind of blip or flash its signal, so you will get a couple other items coming out. So I'm hoping that with this gold pipe in here, it's going to kind of speed up the whole process, and we're not going to run into a situation. But time will tell on how that goes. Alright, but we should be ready to go ahead and get a couple bees set up in this one. Let's go ahead and block that spot off there. I don't know. We'll take that out while we set this up, just to see what happens. And we'll go grab the first bees that I want to use. The bees that I'm putting in there are the result of all the work I've been doing here so far, and that is Imperial, and these are industrious bees. These are the top bees of their rank, of their chain. So they're kind of important for what I need. This didn't get any, but the Imperial bees will make royal jelly. And these ones, the industrious bees, will make this pollen. You need royal jelly and pollen to make scented planks to make your alvearies. And you need a lot of scented planks for them. So the intent here is that we are going to get these, on their own cycle to be self-perpetuating, for constantly refilling the hive, and make sure we have a constant supply of the items coming in. Alright, so let's go ahead and put these drones down in here. Now I know all these can stack up, but I want to kind of spread them out just so you can see what happens here. And if we go ahead and put this Imperial Princess in there, see, now it starts this out, and it pulled 2 bees out. That's how quickly this thing pulsates. And it did work. It was able to get them all the way up into the top before it sparked us to say, hey, I need more, which is a very good thing. Alright, so there's the Queen. And I got an Imperial drone here now. You can detect if the frames are all gone, but you can't, there's no way to automatically put frames back in. So unfortunately, it's still a manual task. Now the only other thing we need to do is extract the items out of the apiary, and that's what this autarchic gate is for. We don't need any fancy configurations or anything for this. All we want to say is we'll say if the pipe is empty, we'll do an energy pulse. By instinct, you would think you'd want to go with this inventory and space in inventory, but I found it kind of quirky. It doesn't work the way you would think it's going to. So I'm just going to say if the pipe is empty, go ahead and pulse. So basically anything that ends up in there is going to get pulled out and should get sorted all the way through, and we should end up with our items over on this side. So let's go ahead and put this dirt in there, and I'm going to go ahead and grab some frames here. Grab some frames right from our frame chest here. Grab 3 of them. Alright, that thing is gonna have to move. That's the arcane levitator, by the way, in case you didn't know it. It's awesome. Worked really well until I made that an intersection that I had to cross it over. Alright, let's go ahead and put these frames in there. There's 2. Where'd the third one go? There it is. Alright. So we're going to let these be. Oh, there it goes. I just saw it right there. Alright. And boom, there's the royal jelly. Then the next step is going to be these pneumatic tubes. Now I'm going to have to sort that a little better. I can't have everything going into there because the royal jelly is not going to do any good putting that in a centrifuge. So we're going to go ahead and call the episode here. Probably way over time, but as you can see, working with these bees, I just enjoy it. Really enjoy getting things going with them. It's kind of fun. We got the apiary suit, and the next time we will certainly be making an alveary. And oh, there's so many other things we got to get into. I still have to prune all those trees in there, and need to work on a power source, everything else. So much going on. Hope you come back again, watch another episode. I am PC Wizard. Thanks for watching.